So state your premise for me.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
What's your premise? You gotta state that beforehand.
Hold on.
Alright.
All right, now what'd you say?
State your premise.
And what is that?
The the basis of your
Oh,
argument.
okay. I'm saying Kratos beats Akuto in a debate.
Yes, Kratos is going to debate Akuto.
No, I'm going to debate Kratos.
No, I know, and that's just how
Uh,
you said it. Like Kratos beats Akuto in a
oh,
debate.
I already said that to my judge. I think it was earlier today. Wait, is he in here?
Okay. All right, guys, stop posting in scans one, please. Barry there.
I'm here.
Alrighty. First set of scans, infinite possibilities. You ready?
Yep.
I don't
Start.
want to give you an aneurysm from this, okay?
All right.
So, each of these possibilities, each of these possibilities is defined as an absolute truth. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
An axiom, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mm,
it's the axiom of truth, which would define spatial temporality, correct?
mm-hmm.
It would define it all. So that would mean they would
Okay.
be above spatial temporality, right?
Yeah.
Which would be out reversal, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So there's an infinite amount of these logical possibilities that mean that these logical possibilities are outer, right?
Yep.
Okay. These logical possibilities are transcended by the illogical possibilities, as the illogical possibilities view the ones below it as 2D. Now, to keep from having to repeat myself with this, each level of this scaling is going to be conceptually and inaccessibly above the one below it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that means these illogical possibilities are high outer, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All these illogical possibilities are contained within a singular world, which make this singular world boundless, right?
Correct.
Okay. There's an infinite amount of these worlds. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get into the next layer, the narratives. Okay, bud?
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it? Fiction, yada yada yada. Guys, stop saying messages and scans. Alright, next up, narratives. Alright? This is where your brain is
Alright.
going to hurt.
No, I debated SCP debaters. My brain is good.
This is worse. In all honesty, this is worse.
Worse?
This is
Okay.
worse.
All right, bring
In
it.
so many
Bring it.
ways. Alright, so, a singular narrative would contain all of these worlds, right? That would mean a singular narrative is infinitely layered into boundless already, okay?
Okay.
This singular narrative is a part of an infinite narrative hierarchy, each one viewing the one below it as 2D, as fiction, right?
Yeah.
One narrative above this infinite layers into boundless narrative would be an Aleph into boundless. Do you know what an Aleph is?
No. What's an eight left?
So, each layer of boundless is essentially a different level of infinity. I know Ice probably going to disagree with this, but work with me. Each layer of boundless is a different level of infinity, with infinite layers into boundless being a true infinity, okay?
Okay.
So, an Aleph is inaccessibly above a true infinity, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so, seeing as it's an infinite narrative hierarchy, this would mean that it would be a singular narrative hierarchy would be infinite Alephs into boundless, okay?
Okay.
Before I continue, can you get Kratos this high?
To infinite boundless, you said?
Infinite alephs into boundless. There's distant, infinite conceptual layers between infinitely layered into boundless and infinite alephs into boundless. So before I continue, can you get Kratos this high? Because this isn't even the end of this scaling.
I was going to scale Kratos with the Blade of Olympus. Um,
Yeah, can you get him this high? I need to know this beforehand. Because if you cannot, then you will lose this very quickly. Okay? So,
hold on, let me find something. Hold on.
no, you're not scaling him. I'm literally just asking you, do you believe you can get Kratos to this level?
Yes, in some of his forms, yes.
Okay, then we're going to continue. So, this singular narrative hierarchy is a part of another infinite narrative hierarchy that is transcendent over it. This narrative hierarchy is then part of it is transcended by another, which is transcended by another, which is transcended by another. There are so there's an infinite amount of narrative hierarchies within an infinite amount of narrative hierarchies within an infinite amount of narrative hierarchies continuing on infinitely, which would be the tiering for this, seen as above infinite A-less would be inaccessibly. This would be inaccessibly times infinitely into boundless is the only tier I could possibly give it. Okay?
Okay.
Good so far? Okay. Now for our universes. This is the fun part.
Tekka could take my penis.
Mute. Do not interrupt this debate.
Kiss me, nigga.
Huh?
Hey, yo, we're trying to have a debate here, bro. Yeah.
I stop saying that, you weirdo.
Who was the one talking?
Glizzy.
It was thought,
I
thought,
can
thought.
mute
It
me.
was thought. It was
I can
thought.
mute him if you
It was
want.
thought.
Bro,
It was
calm
thought.
down. It was Cliffy. It was Cliffy.
Yeah, I muted him. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna mute him.
Alright, everybody shut up now. Okay? Alrighty. Fair, note to literally everyone who's going to watch this or be in the VC, do not interrupt my debates. That is a word to literally everybody. Alright, next is our universes. So a singular universe will contain all of these infinite hierarchies of narratives. There's an infinite amount of universes. Each narrative is transcended by an extra universal god who writes more stories, who writes further narratives within these universes. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. We're gonna give a tiering to this at the end of this, but now for where Akuto actually is.
Okay.
So within these scans, it brings up the law of identity. Okay?
Okay. Law of
Akuto
identity.
is the
Alright.
true law of identity, as he writes all these stories subconsciously. In his subconscious, he creates all these stories. They are all contained within him. This entire cosmology is subconsciously thought of, passively created by Akuto. So Akuto would very clearly transcend it all.
That's a 40 feet.
That's on a 40 feet. What the fuck are you smoking?
You said he transcends time and space, right?
I
What did
never
you say he
said time and
transcends?
space. I said he
What'd you say?
transcends the entirety of this cosmology that I've already broken
Oh,
down.
okay.
I was gonna say
Okay.
you do realize that that no outer is beyond infinite dimensions, right? That makes no sense. What the
Yeah,
heck?
yeah. I was about to say,
I
bro.
was gonna say, I'm like, did you smoke crack before going in here? Like, is your brain
No, I was about
okay?
to say.
Like, okay, good. Also, where was this energy last night, bro? Like, you could have been where was this level of actual respect last night, bro? What the fuck? Like, you were no offense to you, bro, because you seem chill now. You were like a whole fucking bitch last night. I'm gonna be honest. Alrighty. So what this would be infinitely times inaccessibly times infinitely into boundless. That is the literal only way I could define this.
Okay.
If immeasurably into boundless was a tiering, this would be infinitely times inaccessibly times immeasurably, but immeasurably into boundless isn't a fucking thing. There's infinite and inaccessibly. So that's the tier we have. Can you get Kratos this high?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. You can
Give me a sec.
you can scale your character. My character's done. This isn't going to be hacks, remember. Hacks are next. This is only scaling. Also, it's important to know my character's already omnipresent. I just want to throw that out there.
You said okay. Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
Expect me to contend a lot of your scaling. Just throwing that out there.
All right. All
Did
right.
we
So
agree on a
it's
burn
my
every
is my
joint-
fan loud?
Before
Is
we
my
go,
fan loud?
did we agree on a burn every joiner timer?
No, we didn't agree on the timer.
Do you want to
What's the
do
timer?
5-minute rejoinder timer?
Sure.
Okay. Begin your scaling, my friend.
Kratos beat Uranus, who created the God of War universe, which is confirmed infinite.
Within the
Kratos beat
verse.
Kronos.
Can you scale the? Can you provide that the universe is infinite within the verse? First off,
I have a picture. Let me send it to you.
of the God of War verse.
No, of what Uranus did. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture. Hold on.
Within the verse. Because
Yes.
I really hope
He,
you know this. The full-on Greek mythology in God of War, they are actually separate in terms of scaling.
yeah, the Pantheos. Yeah.
Okay, so if it is within the verse and actually within the God of War lore itself, and not like full-on Greek mythology and shit, if it's actually within the God of War lore itself, fine.
Yeah. Okay.
But I hope you know, creating an infinite universe is quite literally fodder as fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Kratos beat Kronos, who created time, meaning he's above beings capable of universe constants. In addition,
So
he
wait,
defeated the abstract of
So
fear.
he beat Kronos, who created a 1D construct.
Yeah, it was an interview. I think in
No, no, no. You know
before God
time
of
is
War.
1D, right? So Kronos is 2D.
No, no. Let me finish. Let me finish. He
Okay.
said the what's his name? There was an interview and he said that Uranus was beat by Kronos. Uranus holds the universe on his shoulders, I think. And then
Um. So Kronos is 4D. Because when you're if the universe is, well, first off, you need to send scans of literally all of this, so don't mention anything
yeah,
else.
that's what I'm
So
trying to do. Hold on, I'm trying to
yeah,
find the scan so I can
yeah.
back it
So
up.
before you say anything else, send the scans. Because if you keep going without sending scans, I could just call shotgunning, and I don't want to do that.
Which one do I send it to? I see
Scans
debate
one.
1, 2, 3.
Scans one.
Scans 1. Okay.
Yep, that's where I sent all my stuff. He's just been listening to what I've been saying, actually looking at the scans. Oh Jesus. Okay. Fun here. Alright. Yeah. This is definitely going on YouTube. Yeah. Alright, you there? Do you have your scans?
Yeah, I'm sending them.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have you pause on. Okay, here, pause real quick. I'm gonna read all of this.
All right.
Okay, so that first scan just does nothing. Okay. Second scan. Okay, that second scan does nothing. Let's see what the third scan does. I physically cannot read that third scan. Can anybody else read that third scan? Because I can't.
I'll see if I can read it.
Tekka, how can't you read that? Are you blind?
I'm on my PC. It's very blurry.
Oh, I thought you was on the phone. You gotta zoom it in.
No, I did. Oh, okay. I'm on my phone now. I can still. Oh God, I can. No, I physically can't read that.
Nah, I think your eyes are the problem.
Okay, so that third scan. Oh, well, let's see if I can read the fourth scan then, at least. Continues to return to the gods of
I can
Olympus.
read the third scan for you if you want.
Helps defend. Here, give me 1 second. Read the fourth scan because I know I can read this one. Okay. So, none of this. So, unless the third scan actually pertains to what you've read, what you've been saying, then like, okay. So, I don't think the third scan is here based on what I've seen. Okay. Pillar of the World. Pillar World was a gigantic pillar that was located in the underworld, which held the Greek world and the underworld collapsing on itself. It was partially destroyed during the battle between Kratos and Persephone, forcing the Titan out. Is okay. Told all of Greece, yada yada yada. Okay, so none of these scans actually prove anything that you said so far.
You gotta read them, bro. You gotta zoom in.
No,
I
I
think that's
read
the
all of
Uranus
them. The only one
scans.
I didn't read is the third one. I've read them all completely.
I swear those were the Uranus scans. Hold on.
Like I literally read them all. Because like even if the evidence were to show, then Kronos would just be 4D and Kratos would just scale to that and he'd be a 4D being. Which is uni. He would literally just be uni.
Okay, I'm gonna send these. These are from his Twitter. He had a lot of people asking him different questions about the primordials. So,
Alright, well, 1 second, let me actually read that really quickly. I'm on my phone now. There we go. Okay. Hold up. Let me read this again first. Okay. Can I ask a question? Alright. Okay.
hello, you here?
Yep, okay, I read the scans. Well, I mean, yeah, like, Corey Bellard on Twitter, and he said that Uranus is the size of the universe, and specifically that this confirms that Kronos can annihilate all the stars in the sky in one punch, and Christmas is even greater. Yeah, okay, so he, like, literally, he's just uni. He's literally just universal. So,
Who's universal?
Kronos, Kratos, and Uranus, they're all uni based on what you show me.
Not that yet.
Okay, dude. Even like you going by what you explained of him creating of the time feet, right? Actually, no. Yeah, no, they're infinite 3D because if we go by you saying that the universe is infinite, then it'd be a 3D construct and just creating time is 1D. But if you held the universe, okay, 3D. Kronos killed them, killed Uranus, so Kronos would scale to that infinite 3D level, and Kratos killed Kronos, which would also scale to that infinite 3D level. Because he's not. Kratos isn't
Kratos exists on a 5D level in his basement.
prove that. but
You said
Chris
who was what?
prove that he's 5D, because all I'm seeing is that he's infinite 3D based on the fact that he killed two infinite 3D beings, because he's not conceptually above them, he's not a dimensional gap between them, because they can still perceive him. You know that, right? If he was actually
Okay.
no, hold up.
Kratos.
Let me
Okay.
finish explaining really quickly. Don't cut me off here yet, okay? If he was actually 5D and Kronos is in 3D and all that, they wouldn't actually be able to perceive him. Do you know how dimensions actually work?
Yeah.
It's okay. So, for example, we have this 1D plane, a bunch of flat shapes. Those are our people, right? It's on no, not 1D. It's a 2D plane, right? They only know left, right. They only know left, right, front, back. They don't know up and down. So let's say that this little box goes into his little house. This box in place, and he's just sitting there. And then let's say we have this higher dimensional entity, this 3D being, is viewing this flat world, right? It's spatially flat. He's viewing it. So he calls out to this lonely little character here, this little box. Calls out to it. Now the box doesn't know, can't perceive him, right? Because still up, he's up, and the box can only perceive left, right, front, back. So the box thinks that he's going mad. So this entity, in a fit of rage, just lands, right? Lands on this 2D plane. Now the box from his point of view sees this new object that's also 2D appear in front of him, because he can't perceive 3D because he's still in the 2 dimension. So this 3D being descends from a 3D plane, and now part of him is in this 2D plane, and that's what this character can perceive. So he can't perceive it, he doesn't know what's going on, so he can't perceive a higher dimensional entity. So if we're going by this, because that is simply how dimensions work, if we're going by that, then Kronos would not, if Kratos is actually 5D, and Kronos is infinite 3D, Kronos would not be able to perceive Kratos, and would only be able to perceive a 3-dimensional shadow, an infinite 3-dimensional shadow of Kratos, like how I would explain this. A better example would be to say, we know we have a model of a tesseract. We can make a model, but we can only really give it shadow because it's going to be there's going to be a new direction formed in a 4D object that has new right angles. We can only perceive the shadow. So Kronos would only be able to perceive a infinite 3-dimensional shadow of Kratos. So Kratos, if he's actually able to fight and interact with Kronos, or actually able to interact, fully perceive each other, then Kratos would also be infinite 3D.
You missed the point, bro. All right, hold on.
Right.
All right, so Kratos beat Balder, who knocked out the world serpent, who in a fight with Thor splintered the world tree, which contains 9 realms and whose branches surpass space and time. You know that, right?
So 5D.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
in
you
his
could
base
just say that
form.
he
In
got
his base form.
stronger from the Kronos fight, like. So he got
Kratos gets stronger every fight. He
Okay.
has a bunch of hacks, like permanent
Okay,
hacks.
so he's
He got
5D
God of
now.
War 2. Yeah, 5D. Yep. Not
Okay.
done.
We still know how
Kratos
dimensions.
beat the
Now,
Kratos.
what I've essentially done is I've given a lesson on how dimensions work, because apparently I'm ridiculously knowledgeable on that. But
Okay.
so he's 5D. Okay. He's still
In his base form, yes.
okay.
Kratos beat Zeus warriors whose existence in Hyperion is confirmed FTL. Okay.
Only FTL. Okay.
God of War 2. Alright. So
Okay.
Kratos beat the Furies who were boundless. Okay.
No.
You know that?
Hold up. Rewind. No. No. You can't just say that somebody is boundless when we've been consistently on the 5D level.
Hold on, I have Petrus. I don't understand.
Yeah, no. Scale them for me, buddy. Because simply just being like, well, he's boundless. No. You gotta provide the evidence. You gotta provide all this stuff. If they're trying to say boundless strength, that's just high Yumi. Like, that's literally just infinite 3D. If you want to go by that. Okay? So, like, cause you just said, like, we're jumping from 5D to boundless. No, there's a lot of conceptual transcendences there. Cause, like, you can't just jump that fucking far, bro. It's not how it works. Alright? So, give me some evidence.
All right, I sent the picture.
Why is there a scan from TikTok? Okay, buddy. So before you even go on to that, I'm just going to read this scan really quickly. Neither Titan nor God, immortal nor shade, the furries were bound to no one. Okay, yeah, that doesn't even imply the actual tier.
Okay, so the Sisters of Fate is they control everybody's fate. They aren't bound by fate or nothing.
Okay, so
And them alone is
hold on,
5D.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, that wouldn't be full boundless. Do you know how you get to boundless? You know what the qualifications are?
Yes, the above outer.
No. The blatant definition and qualification is to be conceptually superior to transcendental abstract levels of existence conceptually above high 1A, aka high outer. So, what you need to now prove is because we've capped him at 5D, because being above fate doesn't mean shit. Fate doesn't scale you anywhere at all. So he's currently capped at 5D right now. So you gotta go through the conceptual trend. You're currently about like low complex multi. You gotta go through
Okay.
complex, high complex, low hyper, high hyper, low outer, outer, high outer, boundless. You gotta go through
Okay.
nine conceptual transcendences you can get to boundless, let alone get to the infinitely times inaccessibly times infinitely into boundless that my character is at.
Okay.
So your character, this scam
I got
doesn't
Kratos
do
at boundary
shit.
right now.
No,
I
you
got
don't have him
Kratos
at
at
boundless. You have him
outer
at
right now.
5D.
No,
No,
I
you
said
don't.
outer.
No,
Outer.
you don't. You don't have him at 5. You don't have him at outer at all.
Balder is outer. What do you mean?
No, you don't. You don't have him at outer.
Balder
He's
is
still.
the outer.
No, you have him at 5D, bro.
Not Balder. Kratos is 5D. And that's at his base form.
So give me, because the last thing you sent was these the furries, the ones bound by fate, which doesn't scale anywhere at all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
literally, it doesn't scale anywhere. So now you gotta scale this new character that you've brought into, which I can almost guarantee won't even get to outer, based on what I've been
Who,
seeing.
Balder? Balder's already outer.
Then prove it.
He knocked the world serpent out with 3 punches.
The world serpent is an outer.
Not.
How's the world serpent outer then?
Never said that.
No,
During their fight, oh my god, they splintered the world tree, and that contains all 9 realms, which is outer.
no, it's not. That's 9 universes.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
That's 9 universes. That's low multi.
That is not a multi. No.
Do you not know how to actually scale these, brother?
Yes.
No, all you
I'm not
said,
trying to scale Kratos.
No.
You said
All
what?
you said is that it contains 9 realms, which would mean, at best, 9 universal-sized constructs.
Yes, and they're infinite in size. Yes.
Dude, so each one is infinite 3D, right? None of them are conceptually above the last, so it's 9 infinite 3D realms. That's literally just low multi at best.
That is not low multi.
That is.
False.
How is it outer, my friend? How is that outer? 9 realms. Do you know the qualification for outer?
Yes.
Do you know the qualification for even low outer? You gotta get through low outer first. Low outer means you're conceptually above, transcendent over an infinite dimensional hierarchy. This is just 9 infinite 3D realms. That doesn't even begin to approach outer. That is literally low multi. That's a worse feat than what Goku has.
Goku is capped at 4D.
No,
We're not talking about
you
that.
literally just got your character lower than Goku.
Goku's
And Goku
definitely
can
not
destroy
capture 40.
millions of you, can destroy over 6 million universes, as I've calculated. Bruh. You literally just tried to say that 9 infinite 3D realms would be outer when that doesn't even approach complex multi. So, what? So Kratos is just 5D now. I've given you Kratos 5D. At this point, you're just trying to downscale Kratos. And I could be
Kratos is
making this.
5D in his base form.
No,
Yes, in
physically,
his
I
base
could be
form.
making this even worse for you because technically, dimensionality versus battle is actually wrong on this. Dimensionality doesn't scale you anywhere. You could be infinite. You can be 12D and still only be wall level. But I'm not gonna do that because because I don't like doing that to people like you. So he's 5D in base. Sure, go from
Yes,
there.
5D in base. Okay.
Because
Okay,
we can
higher
drop
forms.
your Midgard Serpent shit now, because that's just 9 3D planes.
Alright, alright. I was trying to lowball him, but I guess I'll bring some
Bruh,
more. Alright, hold on.
you wanted to try and lowball him when you're going up against fucking Akuto. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, that's funny, bro. Alright, next go.
Alright, next one, let's go. Alright, let's see what you got,
Final.
bud.
Alright, I'm doing Kratos with the Blade of Olympus now. Okay?
Alright. Alright.
Hold on, I gotta find a picture. Hold on.
Dude, one of our judges, Ice, like, I'm better than him, but he knows ALS a bit more than me, and he wanted to kill himself, and I was explaining ALS, it was funny as fuck. Ice, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, your 5 minutes started. I really do, like, please, please, please give your arguments before the 5 minutes is up. I don't want to have to call this on a burner of rejoinder. That's no fun. First off, Bucko, that last scan's not valid. You know why? Ambu.
Yeah,
Ambu. Where'd you get
yes.
those scans from? Because it looks like they're from Versus Battle Wiki.
No, this God of War, something. It's called.
Yeah, no, this is from fucking, yeah, this is from VSBW. Can you like, real quick, can you, like, send the source for these scans real quickly? Because it looks like it's from VSBW, which is not a valid source, it just completely negs this.
I'll find a source. So.
Thank you. Because if it's from if it is from a wiki of any kind, or we're getting that out of here. If it's from a wiki of any kind, it's not valid for this scaling. Guys, stop messaging in scans. General chat exists for a reason.
Shut up, Tekka. I'll do what I want to do.
Thought.
You heard me.
Games today. .info.
Okay, so in other words, not a valid source.
It's about the source. They got videos. Hold on.
Yeah, no, just saying weaknesses, none. Bucko, unless he's shown a weakness, unless he's shown resistance to the law of identity, he's fucked.
I mean, it do be saying weaknesses, none though.
So, you can't just send a scan that says weaknesses, none. It doesn't do anything. It's not backed up by anything. Doesn't show any. It's no evidence whatsoever. It doesn't help your scaling at all. If anything, I can pull a no limits fallacy on you. But again, I won't do that. I'm going to be a nice person here. So, if you can, like, actually, scale, instead of just saying, he has no weaknesses, then that would be really nice, because you still yet to get him above 5D. And if you cannot do that, then just concede the debate. Alright? And now let's read this scam.
I have the link, but it's not even loaded in.
If you aren't debating, you...
It's a link to an interview with Corey.
Okay, so this scan that you just sent me doesn't mean shit. Alrighty. Read through that one. So, like, do you actively have anything that can get him above 5D? Because it's not looking like it.
I found something.
Alrighty, send it. Oh, and just on time, you had about a minute before your burner rejoinder was up. Quickly send it, bro.
Alright, so Kratos is resistant to reality warping. Okay.
That doesn't scale you anywhere. That's a hacks. We're still in the scaling of the character. We're not on hacks at all. Like, you realize that, right? A hacks doesn't
Alright,
provide you
Kratos has
tier.
control of runic magic.
This dude. Again, we're not on hacks. We are on the scaling of your character. Hacks comes next.
Okay. Hacks from it. Okay.
We're on your scaling. You have yet to get your character above 5D.
I'm trying to find a Blade of Olympus skills. I'm trying to find it.
Dude. Bro. If you can't get him above 5D, then you lost.
Alright, next hacks. It's taking forever. I got like a minute left. No.
Yeah, you got like a minute left.
Yeah, just go to next. Go to hacks, bro.
Oh,
I'm not
no,
trying to.
no. Because, one, you realize the first rule of hacks is literally if a character is infinitely above you, your hacks can't affect them unless it's like a narrative level, right?
Kratos can't be influenced.
My character is how many conceptual layers above you? 9 to get to boundless, and then
Kratos in his highest form is in the highest tier of balance. You know that.
no, because you haven't proved it. He's 5D.
I'm not even done with the
my friend.
hacks. In his base form, yes.
No. Well, you couldn't provide any skill to get him any higher.
With Blade of
so he's just
Chaos
5D.
base form, yeah.
He's just 5D all around because you can provide any skill to get him higher. And if you could get him higher to boundless, well, there's the infinite. There's infinite conceptual distance between boundless and infinitely layered into boundless. And then there's more infin then there's more infinite amounts of conceptual distances to infinite ALS, and then there's more infinite amount of conceptual distances to the highest tier that I have them at.
Odin is high outer. You know that, right?
Huh?
Odin is high outer.
You couldn't prove it, so no.
Okay. Well, hacks now, because my time is up.
Okay. Do you know what the law of identity is? Actually, we know. Wait, hold on. No, we don't need to go to hacks. You couldn't get your character at 5D. There was quite literally
I'm trying to
no
find scans. It's
reason.
taking too long.
There was no reason for us to go up. He's capped at 5D.
Yeah, in
And
his
the
base
character-
form, yes. In his base form, yes.
Then you couldn't prove it. You couldn't prove it, and that's what you're not
I
understanding.
have no time to prove it. What do you mean? I have no time to
Do
prove
you
it.
want an extension? If
The
you
last time I
think-
had a debate was like 2 months ago.
If you think that you can get him higher, then I will give you an extension to your time limit. You can do it.
Okay. Yes, I can do it.
Go for it.
Thank you.
I guarantee he's not going to get to outer. I can almost guarantee it. Alright. Okay, so some math. Why did you go into Microsoft Paint? What the fuck? Is a distance in R
It's
between
not that. It's
points
working out
dented
everything.
would be a greater ratio since this is an uppercut. Our time frame is wrong. Okay, dude, this doesn't give him shit.
No, this is showing that the primordial strength is basically showing it. Keep looking.
I just read it all. Like the best is it literally just says it makes him just massively faster than light. It gives him MFTL speed. What the fuck? Like, and dude, also, this is someone else's calcs. Is this your calculations? Like, did you put all this math and shit together?
No, Twitter did.
So, what we're hearing is this is not valid.
This is valid. They got videos to prove it. I said I got the links. You want to see it?
I mean, it's not your fucking shit. But stop spamming in general. Not general. Stop
Kong.
spamming in scans for the love
Hey, yo,
of
Kong
God.
did win, though.
Yeah, I think I muted him.
No,
Oh shit! You booted him.
Don't fuck with my debate.
Didn't realize you were an admin.
Okay, again, like this, like, this just downscales him, bruh. Like, do you want him at 5D or are you gonna downscale him?
I'm trying to find pictures of him not in his base form. I got all his base form info right here.
Like, no, dude, like, I don't care about the base form. Just move on to his
I know
next.
that's I'm trying to find that.
Did you just, like, not come prepared?
Nah, I always win with what I bring.
Oh
Okay,
god.
so what I'm hearing is you've been being fodders this entire time. Got it, okay.
That's yeah.
I've debated
Basically.
SCP debaters, bro, and I win.
Yeah, no,
Trust me.
they're fodder. You know who's a good
Yeah.
SCP debater? Pete.
And I debated what's his name?
I can guarantee you every single person you have debated, I would drop them on their neck.
I've debated Curious George.
Yeah,
all
he's
these
fodder.
type of characters.
He's
All
a
these
monkey.
characters, bro.
They're fodder.
Tekka, don't lie.
Alright,
You
still
get
big gun.
dropped by Curious George.
Thought. We'll fucking kill you.
He would probably load it. He would probably take you up on a spy topic.
Thought.
He definitely would not.
Yo, Thought spitting mad facts. I don't know what you're on about.
So, Omdo. Find this stuff. And work up from there. Because at this point, you're just throwing out baseless claims that mean nothing to me. Oh my god.
It's taking too long, bro. Oh my god.
Dude. Oh my god.
I've beaten everybody with these scales.
And this
I'm trying to find my Blade of
doesn't
Olympus
do
scale.
anything for you. Yeah,
No, it's showing Atlas and the Primadorios, basically.
yeah, it doesn't, like, that's still...
It's showing their powers, basically.
Still at 5D, bro. Still at 5D.
Alright, go to hacks. I got better hacks, bro.
No. It doesn't. It does not matter what hacks you've got because you get speed blitzed.
No.
No, Kratos is at irrelevant speed, bro, and I got hacks to prove that.
No, you don't have him at irrelevant speed. From what you sent, you have him at massively faster than light in 5D. My character is omnipresent. Do you know what that means?
Helios is trillions and trillions of times faster than light. What do you mean?
Tekka
That's
omnipresent
that's
isn't
literally
speed
that's
tier.
literally just massively faster than light. That's not even infinite speed. Do you know the quantifications?
No. Kratos is irrelevant, bro.
No. Do you know what relevant speed is? Do you know the definition of it, my friend? Cause
Yes, there's 3 tiers: immeasurable. No, it's infinite,
okay.
immeasurable,
State
and
the
then
definition for me,
irrelevant.
buddy, because I can do that for you. State the definition. Let's see if you actually know what it
Do
is.
it for me. Do it for me.
Where you are beyond the speed equation itself. Infinite speed itself cannot be measured. It can't. Immeasurable speed, the second tier, can't have a measurement put on it. If you can give a quantifiable measurement like you did with the trillions of times faster than light, then it's not even a measurable speed and it's not even infinite speed. It is literally just massively faster than light.
That was Helios
Infinite is
speed.
countable, though.
That's also true.
Kratos was super suppressed, bro. Hold on.
Then it's still just a measurable. It's not even measurable speed.
It's a video on YouTube I'm trying to find, bro.
It's still just
He
massively
tells
faster than light. Now,
No,
once
it's
again,
not.
it also doesn't matter what hacks you have, because once again, as I've stated, first rule of hacks, if a character is infinitely above you, you cannot affect that character with your hacks. My character is an indescribable amount of conceptual tiers above you. So...
Bro, the Sisters of Fate beat Akuto, bro. Come on.
Oh, buddy. You don't want to try and push that. You really don't.
You sure about that? They control every being on Earth. Throughout the whole
so
universe.
so
every bug, everything in the sea,
okay,
every single thing.
Buddy.
At
That
once.
Still make them. You
God,
know that means that
Titan.
they would just scale to Kratos, right? They're just 5D, right?
No.
So, guys, okay, buddy. So you can't get them past 5D, so you lose. You've already lost this debate. You lost the debate. Like, you're literally forced to concede now. because you couldn't even get his hack. You couldn't even get into the level where his hacks would matter.
I have Kratos' hacks. If you can just
Your
hear me
hacks
out,
don't.
you can hear
No,
his hacks.
again, do I need to restate this for you? Are you just deaf? Do you need me to restate what I said? Anbu. Anbu. Do you need me to restate it?
No, I heard what you said.
Okay, so my character is an indescribable amount of conceptual layers above yours. If a character is even infinitely above your character cannot affect that character with his hacks.
Which version of Akuto are you debating?
The light novel incarnation, like I've been sending.
Okay, I'm debating the game Kratos.
Yeah, I know. And you couldn't even get in past 5D.
Are two different things. You know that, right?
You lost this debate.
It's kind of an L.
Your hacks don't matter anymore. Your hacks quite literally mean nothing to me. Also, I guarantee you don't have a single hack that even touch axiom manipulation, which is the weakest hacks that Akuto has.
Kratos can't be affected by hacks or high manipulation, bro.
Well,
you do know that.
Oh, I've
From
already
his permanent
explained
hacks,
this
he
to you,
got to work too.
Buddy, you sound fucking retarded. You know that, right? I've already explained this to you. Your character cannot affect my character. My hacks function on an indescribable amount of conceptual layers above yours, meaning my hacks function on an entirely different plane than your character even exists on. Your character would not have any resistance to these hacks because he is fodder and so
All right, tell me your hacks. Tell me your hacks. What kind of hacks
you
you got?
lost this debate. My hacks don't matter. You lost already. You blatantly lost this debate. You were so goddamn confident that you could win. And I put your ass in the dirt. Don't ever try and claim that I ducked you ever again. Okay,
First
buddy?
off, I'm lowballing Kratos right now, okay?
And you again, love how you said that.
I'm talking about Kratos in his base form.
Yeah.
You're talking about Akuto in his most powerful.
Anything higher because you thought that you could win.
Yeah, in his base form, I can get him higher than that.
No, you thought that you could win, and you got your ass
I don't
Wait,
think nothing's this fast, bro.
Tekka. Wait a second. Does any of Kratos' other forms get him inaccessibly higher?
Yes, he has multiple forms. He's been throughout Mortal Kombat.
But do they actually get him inaccessibly higher?
Yes.
Prove that then.
I'm trying to find his stuff, but I can't find it.
He literally just said he gave up on skill and tried to go to hacks when his hacks don't matter because my character is so far above your character.
If you said let's go to hacks, then you're automatically like moving on from the point of scaling, which means you kind of just conceded.
Debate now. You are literally forced to concede this debate. If you want to try and re-debate me when you're actually prepared, be my guest. But until then, sit your ass down.
Very well.
Tekka just kind of passively stomped.
Yo, that debate made me want to kill myself.
Yo,
That should have just been a 30-second